Thank you. To Mognika, my family, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, all leaders present, mourners gathered here, good afternoon. Allow me to read a tribute as brothers to our departed brother, Ken Okoth, and I'll read. Our dear brother has been a man of many fasts. Even though you were born almost at the end of our family chain, you stood out and excelled in many ways. You have been a wonderful brother, a source of light and inspiration to the greater Okoth family. No words can heal the amount of pain and loss we feel in our hearts. But as was your nature, we know you have gone ahead of us for a good reason. We watched you battle with cancer bravely, inspiring us with each walking moment. Your concern for our welfare, even while in your sickbed, motivated us to get on with life with renewed zeal and vigor. From the games we played in our childhood to the intrigues of adult life that we shared, we knew our bond as brothers surpassed all we could possibly have gone through. We will terribly miss your presence in our lives. Go well, our dear brother. Find healing in the eternal world yonder. That was a tribute as brothers to our departed brother. Allow me also to make a few remarks. October 2017 will be a month that will remain in our minds as a family, because that's when Ken was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Ken first broke the news to me. I know all of you remember during the famous maandamano moments in our history. Ken will attend the maandamanos, but also go to the hospital for checkup. He was never feeling well. One evening, he sent a photo that he had Googled to me. Sitting in the office, I sent him a reply with a lot of question marks. It took a while before he replied, and he sent a long text. That is when he broke the news that the doctors had given him. And I asked him, where are you now? He replied, I'm still at the doctor. Can we meet as soon as possible? So he was at Aga Khan, and we made a priority that we met that evening at Java Valley Road. So we sat, came with the scans, we went through them, and we agreed that we are not going to share the information with anyone until we know the way forward. A week later, we had a tumor board meeting at Nairobi Hospital, very early in the morning, around 6 a.m., with him to look at solutions, how he can undergo the treatment. So all the doctors present were giving their views and opinions regarding how to approach the treatment. It took like 20 minutes and then we left. But the question Ken asked when he was given an opportunity, how long do I have to live? That was the question Ken asked. Sitting next to him, I laughed. When we left Nairobi Hospital, Ken was heading to other meetings. Imagine you've been told you have stage 4 cancer, but you're still passionate serving the community. He was having another meeting along Gong Road, and he came for that meeting. It has been a journey with ups and downs. Sometimes the treatment was working, sometimes things were never working. I want to take this opportunity to thank one of Ken's friends from nursery school, to primary school, to high school, and again met in the US and lived there, Robert Ratemo. That was the second person Ken informed, and immediately organized for Ken's ticket to the US from his pocket. And Ken had to fly out beginning of November. The US, the treatment was going to be very, very expensive. And Ken, coming from a very humble family, again, we could not afford that. We could not. So we had to look for other alternatives, coming back to Europe. So there was 2 options, either going to Netherlands or France, and Ken chose France. Ken flew back to Europe, France, for this treatment. Immediately, the wife, Monica, also, when Ken was leaving the US, Monica also was leaving Nairobi to join him in France as he starts the medical journey. It was rough. I remember Monica calling me on our way to the airport, and me, I was on my way home. The question she asked, "Have you told Mom?" I replied, "No, I'll handle that." So we kept Mom in the dark until 31st December. Ken was invited for an engagement in Nairobi on the 31st, so he was not there. I knew he was not going to be there. So I had to leave home to come for that event. That's when I broke the news to my mom. 3 months later. My mom is a very strong lady because she brought us up, 6 siblings, 1 sister and 5 boys. It needs a very tough lady to bring up 5 boys. The famous Bagadi High School was ready in 2018, January, and we agreed with Ken he will come back and open it. When he came back, that's when he disclosed the information to a very few of his colleagues again. Ken was very inquisitive to all the processes, all the treatment that the doctors were to administer to him. And he'll share the same in our WhatsApp group as a family. We are 4 of us, my elder brother and our last born. So we walked with him through that journey. Every week, he will update us. Ken had friends all over. And his silence was so loud that so many people started noticing. And not to keep them worried, he formed a group on the Facebook page and brought in most of his friends. And he'll always update them on his medical journey. Through that medical journey, there were days that were bad, where Ken would have serious emergencies in Paris. We will communicate with Monica on phone. Monica is crying. Ken is bad. Ken is bad. I'll tell her, Monica, you are the only one there, so you have to be strong. Take heart, my dear. And she will get calm. We put our heads together. Please call ambulance. Ambulance has come. We are on our way to the hospital. This happened so many times. So we'll spend the whole night in communication, no sleep. Personally, I can say from October 2017, I've never slept at peace. This month, last month, that is, we are in August already, Ken said he was coming back. So he came back on 5th. And again, we didn't have local doctors here. So we had to arrange for another board meeting so that we have local doctors here. So we went with Monica for that board meeting, and Ken stood up. He was given an opportunity. Ken took the doctors through the treatment he has undergone in France. and Ken used the terms, medical terms, that even the doctors were amazed. And he knew even the amount of drugs he was being given. When came back, we had 2 activities going on. That is the annual Kibera Music Festival that he had started some time back. And we agreed that he won't come for the event because he was weak. Over dinner, we agreed that he was weak. He will not come for the event. On Sunday at around 3, Ken walked in the hall. Something that I was not expecting. That means Ken loved his work, and he was committed in doing his work. Again, during the education day, on Friday, at Kibera Primary School. 2 days later, Ken was never feeling well, and we had to take him to hospital for checkup. And he was admitted at Nairobi Hospital. And at this opportunity, I want to thank Nairobi Hospital for the great work they did there. Ken was discharged four days later, and was supposed to come for daily checkups for another 4 days, every day in the morning. So he finished the last trip on Monday. So Ken was supposed to rest on Tuesday, Wednesday, and on Thursday we were supposed to have an appointment at 10 a.m. and another one at 2:30 p.m. But on Wednesday night, Monica, the wife, realized that Ken was not well, so in the morning she rushed him to the ER section at Nairobi Hospital. So Ken spent the whole day there, and in the evening he was admitted. So I was with him from around 5 to 6:30, and I told him, I have to leave, but I'll come back. We have a close family friend that has passed on, and I'm the transport manager. I have to go there. So I'll come back. Ken was well. On my way back, I called Monica and told her I'm on my way. On reaching Nairobi Hospital, things had changed, and Ken was rushed to the ICU. Advised to come tomorrow morning, the following day, that was on Friday. And the doctors broke the news to us that it's a 50-50 situation. So please call anyone you think might need to see Ken. And we did it. At around 3:45, Ken was no more. Allow me to appreciate Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga for being with the family during these trying times. And for the last 5 days, he's been involved in the planning of the send-off. To the ODM family, we thank you for giving Ken an opportunity to serve Kibera under your party. To Parliament and liaison staff, Ken could have not gotten the best medical attention without your support. I repeat, to Parliament, as a family, we really appreciate you standing with Ken during this difficult time. The Old Starehe Society and Starehe community receive our appreciation as a family. To the great people of Kibera, asanteni sana kwa kumpa ndugu yangu, mtoto wetu, kazi ya kuwahudumia. Tumeshukuru sana. To the civil society, a big thank you. A big thank you for standing with us. To the Kibera NGCDF committee, asanteni sana. Without you, again, Ken could have not achieved much. To the staff, wherever you are, please stand. To the staff that worked under Ken, please stand wherever you are. Without you, again, Ken could have not achieved much. Asanteni sana. During those difficult times in France, there are Kenyans who live in France, and they were there for Ken. I want to thank the Kenyan Embassy in France for the good work they did, and also our friends to Ken. Imagine keeping Monica company all night in the corridors of the hospital. Si kitu kidogo. We really appreciate that. To Silver Springs Hotel, we thank you so much for the hospitality you've accorded us during this difficult time. Nairobi County Government, asanteni sana for making also this day a great day and successful. To the educators of Kibera, you are Ken's family, led by our Sub-County Director of Education. Asanteni sana kwa kusimama na mheshimiwa at all times. Asanteni sana. To our DCC, Kibera, without you again, we could have not achieved much. Asanteni sana. To Allah we belong, and to Allah we shall return. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajiun. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.